Hey, ihaniwashite mitakuyapi. Le miecha wambli walawan machiapi hello. This is Singing Eagle again in Sacramento, and down here by the river visiting my mother, Mani, Mother Water. And I got a story to tell you. It's not a very pleasant story, but it has a really happy ending. I hope that's okay. But I need to share this story out. So, long time ago, a few winters, there was a native boy that was born. He was born as a mixed blood, and he grew up in the Washichu world, the non-native world. So he was used to being around all the non-native influences, things that were not very conducive to being spiritual. Grew up in a religious environment, thinking that's all there was. And he grew up in a situation where his mom was an alcoholic and a drug addict, and his father, who was a half-breed, he wasn't around very much in the early stages. He was around later, but not in the very, very early stages. So he went through some pretty nasty stuff when he was a little boy. And he reached 21. Of course, his mom had died a few years earlier because of the alcohol. And so when he hit 21, he started drinking. Oh, yep. Hey, he was, because he wasn't on the red road. He didn't know anything about the red road. He had no clue. He just started drinking to sort of see what it was like, and one thing led to another, and he discovered that he kind of liked the taste of wines and different sorts of alcoholic beverages. And his drinking increased more and more and more. And after 43 years of drinking regularly, by the time that he was in his 64th winter, you can hear, by the way, there's a few red-tailed hawks around here. Yeah, there he is. Hi, my brother. I hear you. I hear you. He's talking to me. When he reached his 64th winter, in the summer of June of that year, he was admitted to the emergency room. His blood pressure was 241 over 140. He almost died of a stroke that day. They put him on a drip system to get that blood pressure down very, very slowly, and they put him in ICU, intensive care unit, for 3 days. Now, he had the chance to think about some things. And the part of the story I haven't told you is that years before, about 20-something years before, he had found his way to the circle. He didn't fully understand it, but he had found his way to the circle, and he really was trying his best to live as the native that he was, that he knew he was, but he felt very fragmented. He always introduced himself as part Indian, and part native. And it took a while for him to kind of get past that. But when this bit where he almost died from alcohol laid him up for 3 days in the hospital, he had time to think. And what he realized was this: he had disrespected his ancestors, something really bad. He had disrespected Creator, Nkashila Wakantanka. He had disrespected himself really bad. And he was being a terrible example to the very people that he wanted so badly to be a part of and to be in their lives and to find his way home. Well, that was a turning point. He instantly made the decision to just stop. And let me tell you how much this guy was drinking. He was, oh man, upwards of 5-6 martinis a day. You know, I don't know if you know, those are like straight vodka with a little bit of, you know, vermouth in it. Sometimes 2 bottles of wine a day, and then a brandy chaser before bed, calling it a nightcap. I mean, he was in bad shape. He wasn't a fall down drunk, but he was doing a number on himself. And so he got out, and to this day he's got high blood pressure, but everything is okay. He's got all his organs are in perfect shape. He was spared. Creator, Kunkashla, and his ancestors said, now you've got to pass that message on, and this is the message. They said, why do you think that the native people have alcohol in their lives in the first place? Why is it such a problem on the res? That's because the Washichu, the old ones, the colonizers, the ones that way back, you know, particularly 200-something years ago, they introduced alcohol to our people, knowing that it was contrary to our nature, knowing that we would end up destroying ourselves and finish the job for them. Well, once he realized that, he got pissed. He got angry. He said, really? Okay, Ichinupani, no more. That's it. And not only am I never going to touch that crap again, I'm going to tell others. And when I say the word I, it's because it was me, Wombly, Singing Eagle. Now, people ask me, and yeah, that was me in that story, and every bit of it is true. People say, hey, did you do AA? No. Why would I need to do AA? I stopped. I stopped because I felt very badly about how I had acted towards my ancestors and my people, and how I'd hurt my creator and creation by poisoning myself and trying to finish off the job the White Eyes wanted me to do. So now I say, for those of you that are struggling with addiction, yeah, it's an addiction. But understand why it's in our world to begin with. They want us gone. They don't want us to come back to this. They don't want us to feel connected. They don't want us to be spiritual. They don't want us to be healthy, healed, whole, and strong, and least of all, stand together in unification. We've got to be a medicine for a sick world, but we can't do that if we're messed up ourselves. And I was very messed up. So I'm telling you in a good way, if you've got a problem with alcohol, I'm not judging you. It's not my place. But, as an elder used to say to me, understand why it's there in the first place. Every time we take a drink, not that I do anymore, but every time somebody takes a drink that's native, they are loudly proclaiming, colonizers, Washichu, those who hate us, who want us dead, we'll do the job for you. How stupid is that? That makes no sense, guys. Let it go. And if you have trouble letting it go, then find the motivation. You are Native, you are Lakota, you are Arapaho, you are Cheyenne, you are Kumeyaay, you are Cree, you are Mohawk, you are Tarahumara, you are Azteca, you are whatever you are Native. And you're better than that. But we've bought into what they've told us, that we're no good, we're just a bunch of drunks. I teach you one little word in Lakota if you'd like to know it. Ichinupani. Ichinupani. No more. That's it. We're done. What precipitated this was I saw somebody put a post up on Facebook last night about a bottle of vodka. I shan't mention any names. I never want to call anybody out. That's not my place. But what happened was, it was like kind of a joke, like, hey, you know, isn't this cool? What do you like to drink? You know, and rather than, hey, this is the poison I've decided to take to finish off the job for the colonizers that they want me to get rid of us. Understand, I'm not judging. I'm simply delivering a message that was given to me. We're better than that. So stay safe and stay strong. and be brilliant, beautiful, sacred natives today. I love all of you guys. Te chihi lapi. Te chihi lapi. I love all of you guys. And my red-tailed hawk brother up there, he says, have a good day. Tok shake.